Hi ladies, I am so excited to talk to you today. We are going to discuss 10 tips to build muscle after the age of 40 or 50. I say after 50 because I'm 55. And so why in the heck would we even want to build muscle? You know, when women build muscle, whenever we think about building muscle, I used to think of it this way. I would see these women that look like dudes, and I was just like, I don't want to build muscle. I don't want to look like that. We're not talking about that because those ladies, that's not natural, okay? That's all we'll say about that. It's not natural. I go into the gym all the time and I lift very, very heavy. I'm talking about sometimes 600 pounds heavy. And I don't look like that, right? And so I found that it's very important to build muscle, and here is why. One reason, the biggest reason, it sounds silly. I just said, why do we want to build muscle? Because we want to prevent muscle loss. Oh my gosh, as we get older, we lose muscle and a lot of things happen with that muscle loss. It kills our metabolism and it also makes us weak, and so we're not as stable when we walk, and you know, we're aging. Thank God we're aging. And so we definitely want to prevent muscle loss. It happens normally for all of us over the age of 40. We all have some kind of muscle loss, so we want to build muscle so that we're not weak, so that we're not, you know, we want to be able to pick up gallons of milk and stuff, right? And we want to be badasses, right? And so at least that's why I'm going to go for it. We also want to improve our bone health. Oh my gosh. I have never thought about bone health until I turned 50. I'm now 55. And so, you know, I'm concerned about osteoporosis and things like that. So we want to build muscle because it improves our bone health. It also builds confidence. Oh my gosh, since I started lifting weights and building muscle, it has definitely done that for me. Enhance our overall health. And the last one that I wrote down is this: muscle is beautiful. It is sexy. Strong is sexy. I used to think that skinny, I just wanted to be skinny until I lost weight and I didn't know why I looked the way I did. I worked so hard to lose weight, and when I got to my weight loss goal, I was not happy with my body. And I thought, what has changed? I'll tell you what has changed. I went on so many crash diets. I had so much muscle loss, plus I was aging. I was a mess. And so I have transformed my body from the age of 51. That's when I started building muscle and rebuilding my body. I had lost the weight, and then I had to rebuild muscle. And I did that since the age of 51. I'm now 55, and my body has completely transformed. And I'm going to tell you how to do this. I'm going to give you very, very simple tips, and it's very important, okay? So 10 tips to build muscle after the age of 50. The first thing I'm going to tell you is this: it's not just going to the gym. If you just go to the gym and you lift heavy, I'm going to tell you right now, you are not going to build muscle unless you do this first, no matter how much you go to the gym. You're going to have the proper nutrition, right? You're going to have enough protein to support that muscle growth. And one thing that us ladies tend to chronically do is to think, I got to keep my calories low. I got to keep them low. And just like I said a minute ago, I did that. I lost the weight and I was working out in the gym and I hated how my body looked. And I didn't understand what it was, and it was muscle loss. So guess what I had to do to rebuild muscle? Oh my gosh. It scared the heck out of me. I had to get my nutrition right, which meant not only eating more protein, but bringing my calories up. And I thought, how can I bring my calories up? Because I gain weight if I bring my calories up. But I had to do it along with resistance training, which is our number 2. I had to do both those things together because I was in the gym lifting and trying to build muscle without having enough calories. And guess what? I couldn't build muscle. I didn't have the foundation, the nutrition right to support that muscle growth. So you have to be able to raise your calories, and don't be afraid of it, because here's the thing. When you build muscle, you rebuild your metabolism. How many of you think or feel like, My metabolism stopped. It quit a long time ago. I felt like that. I was like, oh my God, my metabolism what is wrong with my metabolism? I just ate very little. And when I did eat, oh my gosh, I gained weight really, really quick. Have you guys been like that? Laura says me too, Laura. Oh my gosh, I thought my metabolism is in the toilet. So don't be afraid to raise your calories, to strength train in the gym, so that you can actually gain muscle, because what you're going to do is when you gain that muscle, your metabolism is going to rear up. It's like stoking a fire, right? It's going to increase. You want to do that because here's the thing, when your metabolism is increased, guess what? You burn more calories just sitting like this on the couch. And you burn more calories when you walk. And you burn more calories at the gym. So you definitely want to increase your metabolism. So that is a big reason why you want to gain muscle, right? So the proper nutrition, and you definitely want your nutrition to be at maintenance calories or a little above that, like 200 to 500 calories above that. Maintenance calories are this: how many calories it takes you to stay at the weight you're at right now. So when I work with clients, my steps are this. If they need to lose weight, we lose it first. We hold on to as much muscle as we can because we have proper nutrition. Remember, they don't go on crash diets like I did because I don't want them to have major muscle loss like I had. So we make sure that they're on the proper diet. We decrease their calories and we set them all up right so they don't lose a bunch of muscle. And guess what? Then after they lose the weight, then we start building that muscle. They start increasing in weight. And just like those pictures I showed you in this group, here in BodBabes, where I weigh the same, I weigh 143 pounds in this picture years ago, 4 years ago. I weigh 143 pounds right now. If you looked at the scale would say 0 progress. If you look at the pictures, you see major progress. And that's the difference between muscle and fat. I was skinny fat. And here's the thing, muscle, 5 pounds of muscle is, let's say this big. 5 pounds of fat, they weigh the same on the scale, but it's like this big. It is a huge difference. It is like 3 times bigger than muscle. So you definitely don't want to be afraid for the scale to move up if you're gaining muscle. I lost 5 inches on my belly button measurement alone. 5 inches. Now that doesn't look like a lot on a measuring tape, but if you take that measuring tape and you make it go 5 inches bigger than your waist right now, you are going to see that is a huge amount of weight loss. So don't be afraid to raise your calories up. Don't be afraid to gain muscle and to watch the scale move up a little bit. It's important to have that muscle. It's important for our strength, for our vitality as we age, and for metabolism. So number 2 is progressive overload. Now, a lot of us don't know what progressive overload is. What it basically means in simple terms is you go to the gym and you're strong, but you want to become stronger. So you start lifting bigger things. All right? So when I first went to the gym, it was hard for me to curl 20 pounds. Oh my gosh. But now I can do 35s, right? That was because of progressive overload. I could have stayed at that 20 pounds, but if I didn't challenge my muscles to become stronger, they wouldn't. What doesn't challenge you does not change you. So if you're going in and you're not getting your weights that you're lifting or using to climb, if you're not using stronger resistance bands, then ladies, you are not doing what it takes to grow muscle. So you have to use progressive overload and you have to challenge those muscles and break them down so that they grow, right? So that is number 2, progressive overload. Sorry, that was number 3. So number 1 was, let's repeat, was getting your nutrition right. Number 2 is resistance training. And number 3 is you just can't stay at the same weights. You got to have progressive overload. But make sure that you're doing it very, don't go in there and think, well, I lifted 35 pounds today. Tomorrow I'm going to lift 55. No. don't hurt yourself. You'll be out of the gym for 6 to 8 weeks trying to recover. Use wisdom, all right? Use wisdom. Push yourself, but use wisdom, all right? High intensity interval training, that is number 5. What is that? That is basically when you go for a burst, a quick burst of something like running, and then you stop. So let's say high intensity interval training is like this. Maybe you run for 30 seconds and then you walk for a minute, and then you run for 30 seconds full out, and then you walk for a minute. As we age, that gets a little bit hard on the knees. So maybe use an elliptical for 30 seconds. Just go, 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 go. Slow it down for a minute. Get that heart rate back down. And then go, 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 go again for 30 seconds. As hard as you can, and slow it down. That's what interval training looks like. For me and my clients, you know, a lot of times I'll have them do it on the rowing machine. The rowing machine is a full body machine, and you can just use your body and really burn some major calories. And you know, 10 or 15 minutes of high intensity interval training or HIIT on a rowing machine is going to wear you out, but it's also going to strengthen your body, and it's going to help you build muscle, right? And so you want to try to get that in. If you don't know how to use that machine, look it up on YouTube. It's very easy to find out, or ask one of the coaches at your gym. The next thing, number 6, is you want to get enough rest. You have to have recovery time. Your body needs it to repair those muscles that you're breaking down with progressive overload. So make sure you're getting that rest. You should not be working out in the gym 7 days a week. You need a day off. Don't feel guilty about that day off, or 2 days off, or that 3 days off. You don't have to go to the gym 6 or 7 days a week. Make sure you get your rest, okay? Number 7 is prevent injuries. You're going to go in, you're going to lift heavy and all of that. You need to prevent injuries. And the major way that I want you to do it, besides wisdom and training, is this. I want you to stretch and gain flexibility. When I've gone into the gym before and everything has been stiff, I'm going to tell you, I've really hurt myself. So what I've started taking time to do, and I think is very important for everyone, but especially as we age, is to find a good stretching routine, and to do that for 8 to 10 minutes, or until you feel like you're loosened up. Have you ever bent down and you just went, oh, and you just bent down because you're stiff? Well, you don't want to lift a weight like that, because you're going to hurt yourself somehow. And so make sure you get that stretching in before weight training, okay? And feel loosened up. Start moving those shoulders around if you got to. Start touching them toes, girl. All right. Number 8 is this active recovery. Active recovery involves low impact exercise. Believe it or not, it helps you with muscle growth, right? So you want to do things like walking or jogging. Those types of low intensity activities are going to help promote blood flow. They're going to improve your overall performance. Boy, I'm having a hard time speaking tonight. Hope y'all can understand me. If you can understand me, give me a thumbs up. So you want to make sure that you get active recovery. So don't just lay on the couch after working out at the gym. You want to move. You want to keep those muscles moving, that blood flow going, so that your muscles will heal up. All right? Sound good? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, sounds good. All right. Now here is the one thing that I'm going to tell you. This is number 9. And this is where the pack gets thin. And by that I mean, we start out with a huge amount of women, and we're going to go to the gym and we're going to build muscle. And here's where the pack starts getting thin, on the consistency side. This is number 9. Oh my goodness. So building muscle takes time, and it takes more time than losing fat, especially for women. It takes consistency. You're going to have to keep going. You know, I did not like going to the gym, and now I love it. But I've made it my lifestyle, and I enjoy it so much now. Gosh, when I go into the gym now and I lift something heavier than I've ever lifted, I walk out of that gym feeling like Wonder Woman. I feel strong, I feel powerful, and it has become, oh my gosh, it has become such a blessing in my life. I feel vibrant, I feel encouraged by it. You know, when I lift something stronger than my mind tells me that I can lift, oh my gosh, it blows me away. Discovering that you're stronger than your mind tells you, it doesn't just change you in the gym. It changes your whole entire life. You realize that your mind can limit you. And so this consistency must become a lifestyle. Don't think you're going to go to the gym for 3 months and build muscle, because it takes a while. Okay? It takes you a while to build muscle. And it's taken me about 4 years to build about 20 pounds of muscle. 4 years. But I'm going to tell you what, it was worth it. It has become my lifestyle. I feel so much better. And gosh, I encourage it for every single one of you ladies. It changes your metabolism. It does so much good in your life. And I'm going to tell you, if you want your body to look like it did when you were 17 or 18, lose the weight if you have to. But I'm going to tell you what, this is important. Build that muscle. It will make your body go back where it's supposed to be. I kid you not. Women have had major transformations by doing this, building muscle. So I hope you listen to all these tips. My tip number 10 is this. Seek professional guidance. You want to understand the machines in the gym. You want to understand how to use your equipment at home. You don't want to hurt yourself. And you want to understand not only how to use the equipment, but how not to hurt yourself. Form is such an important thing. It's not just about how does this machine work. It's about form. Properly lifting weights. If you're going to do a squat, you want to have your form right. So what I suggest is, if you can afford 1 month or 2 of hiring a trainer, a personal trainer, I don't do personal training, but if you can afford it, do it. Now, Planet Fitness has a way to do that. You can actually, if you have a membership at Planet Fitness, you can schedule time with a coach, with a trainer. Do that. Take advantage of that. Get your training in. Okay? I don't even believe it's extra. I have a black card and I can do it right today. Okay? So take advantage of it. Schedule your one-on-one time and learn form, and they will teach you. And here's the thing, you don't just learn form once and walk away. I have to remind myself, even after 4 years, I'll catch my form being off. I'll be slumped over when I'm trying to do a deadlift instead of keeping my back strong and straight. Slumping over is going to make me hurt, right? And so you too want to learn form. So that is my, and also what your calories need to look like. Now that, as a coach, that's what I do. Because it is scary to raise our calories as ladies. How many of you feel afraid about raising your calories? I did. Am I the only one? Does that scare you, ladies? Seeing the scale number go up a little bit, does that scare you? It scared me after it took me so long to find, yeah, Laura, I agree. It scared me, Nikki, I agree. It scared me because it took me forever to finally get the weight off, right? I lost 45 pounds. And to think now I'm going to gain muscle and I'm going to see the weight increase, are you kidding me? That is not what I wanted to see. I did not want that scale to go up. But to gain muscle, ladies, your body is going to look smaller, much smaller, and your metabolism, you'll be able to eat normal again. So I was eating very little. To gain muscle, it's going to go up. So let's get your weight off. Let's hold on to the muscle. Let's do a diet the right way. Not a crash diet, not pills, not the weight loss shot. What the heck is that? That's what I do. I'm the professional to hire in that case. I'm going to help you understand your diet. I'm going to help you understand what it also needs to look like to gain that muscle. You're rewiring your brain. That is awesome. And I'm rewiring mine too, Laura, at the age of 55. I'm still learning. I am so thankful that you ladies joined me tonight. And I'm gonna try to keep these talks a little bit shorter than I used to. I think I used to go about 45 minutes. I don't wanna take that much of your time. But my name is Allie, and I'm 55 years old. I'm the founder of BodBabes. I work with women all over the world over the age of 40. And I would absolutely love to help you. If you need my help about diet and workouts, reach out. Let me coach you. Check out my bodbabes.com. That's my website. Check out my coaching services. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me anytime right here in this group, or you can leave me a message. And if you look, I've even left my phone number all over here. I would love you to text me. Text me, we'll set up a phone call, and let's talk on a phone call. I'd love to help you. You do have hope. You can change your life. You can change your body with changing your nutrition and building that muscle back. Let's do it, ladies. Have a great night, and I will talk to you live right here every Thursday. So I'll see you next Thursday, ladies. Have a great night. Hi, Mama. Bye.